All right, guys. Today we're gonna be reacting to she thinks empowering letting men grab her cheeks. Let's jump in.
Say,
I'm
I
transparent. I'm
want
not
you
hiding.
to grab my.
I'll provoke, like, I dare you, or some sort of fun
What
challenge.
if they did?
Because people,
Would you be upset if they did?
not at all. And the funny thing is, usually
Has any guy grabbed your ass?
well, usually
Answer
they'll-
the question. Hold on.
hang
Answer the
on.
question.
No, I am, Brian. I'm getting to it.
All
Usually, right away, right? They're like, oh no, I'm not gonna. I want, like I said, I want to date, da da da. But then ultimately, they end up caving and doing it in a fun way and still completely respect me. And I have them like putty because they don't see me as some, person who has no self-worth and doesn't value herself. They're like, this bitch is in her power. Like, okay, yeah, like this is cool. And I think what I've learned, honestly, because for me, I came from a really traditional relationship background. It opened my eyes to how confined and in boxes people feel. Like people just, the things I've gotten people to do and say, it's a version of what I've done on the red carpet. Like they just want to be liberated. It's okay that you don't understand.
all right, that's
it,
kinda
and you're both
weird.
Like, your brain's broken, but
I understand.
maybe
it
one
fine.
day. Good.
I understand what
That's
you're
awesome.
doing. I just I don't understand.
Brian's brain is melting.
I don't understand the power you get by telling a platonic male friend, "I want you to grab me by the end of the day."
No, I don't say I want
What?
you to. I say I toss out almost like a challenge because what the power is that I'm in control. Like I said, I'm running the game board.
But if okay, let me ask you a
Normally
question.
it's the dudes, right? The dudes trying to make the move.
There you go. She's attracted to the 1%. You see what I'm saying? Usually it's the dude. No, they're not. You're telling me that over 80% of guys are not even getting laid. Who are these dudes you're talking about? She just messed up right now. She's talking about the 1%.
That. So when you turn it around and you're like, hey,
You go to
come on, I dare. No, come on.
wait. You go
But
to.
within boundaries, not just have a free for all and do whatever you want. Here are the
You're
rules.
out to dinner. You said you're out to dinner with your male friends, right?
That's just an example.
So
Whatever it is.
when you go out to dinner with your male friends and you don't put forward this challenge, do they still grab your ass?
No, of course not.
Well, so then
Because I
how is it if
The
they
guy-
don't
that guy's
grab?
real-
Hold on,
I
hold on,
always
hold
say
on.
you get
Let me
the
make my
respect of
point.
what you put
Let me
out.
make my point. If your male friends don't grab your
you guys don't
without
get it. It's funny.
on a platonic dinner date, how is it empowering or giving you power to challenge them to your male friends to grab your ass? Because you're saying men, they have to make this move, but they don't make the move to begin with because they're your male friends on a
Brian,
dinner date.
but guys are always thinking it, right? I'm shifting the entire paradigm.
No,
and
if
the
I was-
entire power dynamic. Guys are
What
always the
power
pursuers
dynamic?
to conquer. Da da da.
They're
they
your friends,
think it. They want
lady.
But
They
they're
are
still
your
Brian,
friends,
you're a
lady.
guy, they're still thinking, oh, maybe this I dress her with my eyes. So when you flip that on them and hand it and like have the power though, so it's not like I'm just sleep with me, whatever. But you have that control. It's really it shifts the whole dynamic of the role men normally play.
She's crazy, folks.
Oh no, chat. Is this confusing? I'm a little confused.
That's okay.
Very confusing. She's coping. This is a coping mechanism.
Really
You
quick,
would
I'm
be.
gonna come.
That's
I'm gonna come back to that.
No.
All right, I'll come back to it.
Pseudo-intellectual tamer
Thank you, Big
Barbie
Sass.
lacks vocabulary and refers to everything as power.
Yep.
Then deflects and infers others are stupid for not understanding.
Team
Brilliant.
Barbie. Wait. Hang on, hang
Definitely
on, I
a
wanna-
spiritual girl.
All right, Big Sass Energy. By the way, is this LPE? Is this LPE? Loose Pussy Energy. Okay. Thank you, man. Pull it up quick, Nick, if you can. Go to Twitch.
It's funny when
Can you
people
click
just
on the
can't
poll?
understand you.
Can you click on the poll?
They're not competent.
No.
enough.
Just click. Did Luna eat them up? 1,150
Well, you've
votes.
got a fan base of
76.
bigoted.
I'm surprised, bro. You did better than I thought.
Yeah.
24% say you. I don't think they know what "eat them up" means, but okay. All right, thank you guys.
Why
Good
do you
job.
think your
Sims.
viewers hate on women so much?
Because they align themselves
don't.
with their views.
They don't. Whatever.
Brian, I just loed in here. When I'm in real life, people are like, men,
We've
women.
watched
they're like,
your
look at you,
show.
like Barbie at
We've
top, but
went
you're also up
through
here
the
interviewing
comments.
Tucker Carlson. I'm here. Timu, Barbie. I mean, is my ego a little hurt? Am I pulling a Trump with my bruised ego? A little bit, maybe. Again, I can admit it. But I don't know. They're just pretty. They're just pretty vicious.
Yeah.
What's that about?
anyways,
think
I'm
we're dumb
still
whores,
really
babe.
confused about this
I
whole
figured
monogamy
you
thing.
would. We'll take it offline. 'cause
Well, you see, this is very interesting dynamic because she's trying to. I have to admit, she's right now controlling the conversation, controlling the energy of the room, right? And Brian is not checking that out. He needs to check that out.
it
You have to
seems
check
like
it.
you're just not.
See, sign language
Well,
now.
here, let me ask a question. So, besides the whole, you want a friend dinner date, and you're like, hey,
That's
you
just
can-
an example.
You can
There
grab
you
my
go.
ass or whatever.
I
I
don't
challenge
say,
you
"Hey,
to
do
grab
it."
my ass by the end of the date.
Brian, you would have fun.
Yeah, there you go.
Just
See what I'm
enough, Brian.
saying?
If someone's, you would have fun.
You have to check her.
Because you're like, oh wait, this is unexpected. Wait,
I mean,
wait,
if a
whoa,
girl
what?
told me that, I think she was interested. But you're doing it as like a game.
But the thing is, I set
Like, would
the
you-
boundaries. So I'll be like, okay, 20 seconds here. And they respect it. They never take a too far step out of line. And then they're like, will you be my girlfriend? Will you be with me all the time? Will you? Because they're not used to it. And that's what I mean. You keep being like, power, power. I don't get it. So that's what it is. And when it comes to our relationship, like I said, he's the one who tossed us out. And I was like, what? Like I was always in the traditional thing. But at the end
whole
of the day,
thing's confusing, to be honest.
Okay, it goes back to the thing in the very beginning of how we always say, like, we're the foundation, like, nobody can touch what I am to you, you are to me, and so play in the world.
I can understand what you're saying because I've been like knuckles deep in all my friends.
What?
And we have Thanksgiving dinners together.
Period.
What in the hell is she
Okay.
saying?
So if I can,
And we
Sure,
continue
I haven't
normal.
gone-
We
Oh my God! Come on, Andrew, come in, man, because this is getting out a little bit out of control.
Deep, but
normal relationships as if
so I can
Okay.
explain
nothing
you,
has happened
I think
because
Brian
we're
easily
adults
what
and
I
we
think
have the
she's saying.
maturity level to distinguish people's values between their.
I'm sorry.
You
but
ready
yeah,
to
go ahead.
go?
Go ahead, Andrew.
Andrew's gonna do a
Yeah, so
psychoanalysis.
All
But
right.
it's okay, I'm
no,
ready.
I'm not going to psychoanalyze. I'm just going to see if I can't get your position correctly. I'm not inferring why you came to the position because I don't care. I'm just going to see if I get it correct. The games that you play, sexual or other, or whatever they are, with whatever the dynamic is, you're just trying to reverse the power dynamic. So you're saying if men are objectifying me, if I flip the script and I'm objectifying them in some way or playing an objective game with them, they don't exactly know how to react. And so it takes the power that they ordinarily would have inside of this role and gives it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But they're not any less
Was that-
powerful or pussies.
I'm not saying that they are. So
'Cause
it
you're
wasn't.
saying it's taking away
So
their
it wasn't
power,
a
not
psychoanalysis.
necessarily.
So it's not a psychoanalysis,
You're just
right?
understanding. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what you're saying.
A part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is like this is common, right? This is that's like feminism 101. By the way.
I am not like I've said in here. I have a lot of issues with modern.
No, that's old school
Trying to
feminism.
eradicate. Yeah, trying to eradicate
Let's hear this one more time.
modern feminism.
No, that's old
maybe
school.
Oh my God! I have problem with modern feminism, but at the same time, let me just be a feminist.
Trying to
Feminism.
eradicate.
Can't make this shit
yeah,
up, man.
trying to eradicate men, and take their place. That's not at all. It's just play. And
No, I
opening our
understand.
minds, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a movement towards female empowerment by trying to flip traditional roles. And so what that does is it knocks them off kilter at least from your perspective, knocks them off kilter. And then suddenly, wait a second, now that the role's reversed, it's a lot of fun to look at it this way.
But it's fun for everybody. They're not like, oh, she took my power and is being some man-eating, man-hating, bra-burning bitch, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's really fun for them in a way, too, because they're like, oh, wait, I'm not used to this. Okay, like, let's go. And I respect you, and you're fucking cool and hot. Let's go.
Yeah,
Like,
sure. I'm sure it's very subtle. I get that, right? But the perception is still makes me feel like powerful woman.
It's not the perception. It's my experience, how I feel.
Yeah.
And-
So
would you
that would
say,
be your
Andrew?
perception, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Perception.
It's always had so in their point of view, whatever they're feeling at the moment is correct. It doesn't matter if it is objectively wrong or stupid, but because they feel that way, that means it's correct.
To me is like looking at it from the outside, but would you say now with the roles, no pun intended, were reversed with the man, would it be so like this is so confusing to me because you guys are, well, for you, Brian, are so confused.
What?
Like if I was saying,
Guys,
never
$30
mind. I was saying,
TTS.
I was
$30
saying if a
TTS,
guy did it,
short
would it be
roast
as
session, and
confusing
then
to
we're
you?
gonna wrap.
Okay.
Yeah,
Short
well,
roast
no,
session,
if a-
then we're gonna wrap the show.
well,
Wrap
a
the
guy
show.
would not want to try to switch in or switch a perceived gender role in order to become empowered. They don't. That's not a thing that they would ever do.
Right, because men's version of that's what I'm saying is the chase and conquering,
Well, no, I think it's because
like innately.
I think it's just because internally they don't think that actually is going to assist them with objective power. So I don't think it gives you any objective power. It gives you the perception of power.
Mm-hmm.
So-
There we go.
Why then, just to bring it back, do men in suppressive countries have to control and contain women's sexuality? Couldn't possibly be power.
Well, okay,
Like-
but that's objective.
But meanwhile, they could do whatever they
But that's
want.
objective. That's objective power, not subjective power. So let's assume, like, here, I'll give you an example,
Okay.
because we could flip the script, right? They could just flip the script. All of the women there can pretend that they love being oppressed. That would flip the script, right?
Again,
Hang on. Yeah,
Ah.
that would flip the script. They could act like,
That's a good
"Oh,
one.
we all love this so much." But
That's a good one.
The reason that they wouldn't do that is because
That's actually a good
well,
one.
they're not going to subjectively feel powerful, and men aren't going to objectively think they're any
Mhm.
more powerful.
it's completely contradictory. My whole thing is all about
Self-empowerment
self-expression,
by flipping the script.
expression. So a woman in a suppressed society, that is the antithesis to expression. Like you're missing
Yeah,
the whole
but
thing.
if she pretended
Brian.
to love being suppressed, that would be flipping the script. Right?
I'm not pretending to love anything. That's like the weird thing. So I don't know why you're comparing the two. Brian, you mentioned some of my stories.
Celebrity stories.
Yeah, we didn't get to do my Morgan Freeman Me Too story, but maybe next time.
What?
Well, I wanted to earlier
Did
when
you give
that
Morgan
girl brought up.
Freeman extra freckles?
She's kind of crazy, but this is she's a coper, man. She likes to cope a lot, and generally I think when it comes down to people like this, you can tell, right, that they have problems, but she's trying to. So what they're trying to do is those things that really put them down in society. They try to make it that there is empower. If you're overweight, hey, that's empower. If you are degenerate, oh, that's empower. You're corned, that's empower. So they're trying to do all these cope mechanisms to just go crazy and not be held accountable. That's the end goal, folks. Trying to make bad behavior without accountability. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.